with Jackson next to him. DeAnthony Melton out there with John Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with MP. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Taking a look at Phoenix. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Shoots from the line. Connects. The jumper drops.
The mid-range game is something Steven Adams has developed. Gives the defense a different look.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP. And not to get too ahead of things, Greg, but MP will be facing a big decision this offseason as he heads to free agency.
And it's a bit strange how his contract was set up to allow that. Nevertheless, he'll be a big name on the market come summer.
Deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Melton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Crowder kicks to MP. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Jay Crowder gets it. He's applying pressure on the offensive end, and he beats them with the pass.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
To the middle. And Crowder gives it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Morant drives in and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Anderson is checked in for Adams.
Kyle Anderson.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's MP. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
And adding that field goal percentage. It's just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Passes it to Melton. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Coming to this one after winning on Tuesday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you've got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
They really played exhausting D out there, just pounding them all night long.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Gay comes in for Jay Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Devin Booker in for Chris Paul.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Clark against MP. Here's Sharch. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Bane. Anderson right side. Over Johnson. Anderson can't get it to go. Suns leading by 3. Here's MP. He makes another one, and it's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Looking to end the run, and it's Jones laying it in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now, here's MP. D right on him, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first personal foul.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for Phoenix.
Good on both. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Anderson with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Anderson can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dario Saric. And the basket by MP.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here's Anderson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. With 1 on the clock, that one misses. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And Dario Saric, last season signing a 3-year deal to remain with the Phoenix Suns, and he's transitioned to the reserves.
You need to be starting a role. You know, you coming from the bench, you know, that's a cold decision. Mentally, I need to prepare for everything. And that was in my mind, you know, come there, try to play fast.
And quality depth, Greg, we know part of what's made this team successful. Saric certainly capable.
And while he's playing less minutes than he did earlier in his career, I think he's still every bit as effective, and that's the key.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. In a moment, now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. And Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He picked up 26 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his numbers. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Rudy Gay. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Devin Booker. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
To the paint. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Morant.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
MP passes to Crowder. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Suns leading by 7. Bridges dishes to MP. Down low. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by MP. Crowder's got his second basket of the night. That's tipped and taken away by Paul. Inside, looking for Bridges. He gets it there. That shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, Morant, defended by Paul. Melton's shot is good.
Moving around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Saric is checked in for the Suns.
Make some noise.
1:52 left in the first half. MP against Jackson. And it's in there. MP's got 20.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Morant with it. He has 6. Over Paul. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix leading by 9. Here's MP. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Ayton. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's MP. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
It's Morant with the drive. That shot missing. Some solid D from Paul. Suns have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Now, here's MP. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Saric. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And the toughness
Second team
Saric
foul.
provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Phoenix making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for 8. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Ball out there with MP, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Melton from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Melton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Jackson kicks to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Both free throws good from Morant. Phoenix leading by 9. Ball finds MP. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Chalk up 2 there. 12 points for Ja Morant.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
MP passes to Ayton. Back to MP. Paul dishes to MP. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. The first one falls.
Number 0 at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Morant missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's Morant missing. Phoenix leading by 11. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Paul. And that's now 30 points for MP. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Brooks outside. Passes to Melton. Cracks in the tray.
Anthony Melton.
Melton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Grizzlies. Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make Make some noise for teacher time.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Booker in for Paul. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Bane in for DeAnthony Melton. On the wing, Bridges. MP outside. To the inside, McGee. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Jay Crowder.
At the line for your Suns, JaVale McGee. At the line for one.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Shoots from 12. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot's good. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The pass to Bane. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. So for the Suns, checked in for JaVale McGee. And Johnson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Brooks. MP against Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And it's good for two. That's now 32 points for MP.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
To the paint, it's stolen by Smith. MP against Anderson. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
.40 seconds left in the third. Clark kicks to Anderson. Out to the wing. Bane for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got himself on the board with three there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Bane. Back to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're Grizzlies here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Smith. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Booker. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. Bane comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. And that one's good, Ayton. And the Suns lead by 11.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Up at the forward spots, it's Anderson and Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Suns.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And this is a team right now that is...
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Melton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I'm digging your. She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and. Playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly on foolish pride. Crossing me never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well. Brain cells just like fish, they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine. By the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged.
I want to play as my player, though. I don't like me. They'll put me out there with the knee brace. I'm moving all slow. You know, my player got the dress. He looking crazy. He looking like a roster. He about 7'4", playing the point.
Look at the dancers. Let's go. Who wants a T-shirt? You. Do you want a T-shirt? Oh, man. You're up by 6. Look at me doing the math there.
You can dance? So now the jam. Yeah, that's what I want. Here we go.
Being in the game, as selfishly as that sounds, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And, you know, working on playlists and so many different elements of the game that you can appreciate, like career mode and my park mode. And
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here's a shot from earlier as the Suns arrived at the arena. They're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. A breathtaking view of Memphis, Tennessee as we get ready to go here today. Welcome back to round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0, depending on the outcome here tonight. This series could essentially be over, or maybe just the beginning. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Memphis Grizzlies right here at FedEx Forum. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're still young. They're finding their way in a loaded Western Conference. Coach Taylor Jenkins said, we know there's going to be ups and downs. We're going to have our successes. We're going to have our mistakes. We want to be perfect, but we know it's going to take a team to do that, guys.
Well, I like that. Good stuff, Allie. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. MP is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. You look at Memphis. This is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first 2.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
Jackson against MP. And MP throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Melton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Adams finds Melton. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Paul. Now here's MP. Bridges outside. MP against Melton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Phoenix ball.
Here's MP. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's MP. With the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Morant doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. MP with it. And MP throws it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Moran against Paul. With the teardrop. And Ayton pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
MP shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to MP. There's the drive. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Melton. Brooks outside. Unloads from 13. Here's Jackson. And he lays it up and in.
He's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset, trying to push the action until somebody stops it. Nobody there to do it that time.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. That one's good from Melton on the assist by Morant.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Over Adams. And Ayton gets it to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Timeout called. Memphis.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Anderson's checked in for Brooks. And it's Bain in for Melton. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Šarić checks in for Ayton. Gay comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Devin Booker in for Chris Paul.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment and get that ball off.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Anderson against Johnson. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Booker, pass to MP. Now here's Gay. Back to MP. Outside Booker. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 5. Gay, the pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Solid at feeding his guys the ball. Rudy has no problem giving it up that time.
Morant against Booker. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Fades and shoots. They get the rebound. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 14 points for the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Booker against Morant. Left side Anderson. From downtown.
Good job sticking with his man, Rudy Gay, moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keep my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. Keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
Yeah, Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Brandon Clark out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with 36 points, and his offensive IQ led to intelligent shots. He was extremely efficient. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the team involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Brooks, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Melton in for Bain. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Booker. Now Bridges. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And here are the Grizzlies now. Trailing by 4, kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Chris Paul out there with MP, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Here's Adams. He's guarded by Bridges. 6 to shoot. And it's Adams missing. Well, Phoenix is shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. MP finds Bridges. Back to MP. Hook loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Crowder. Elbow shot. And too long on the shot. Memphis trailing here. Melton outside. And he dumps it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Bridges against Brooks. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. MP's got 20.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 8 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
MP, the pass to Crowder.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Jake Paul, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score. He definitely rebounds. And he for sure defends at an impressive level.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Morant. Give him 8 points now. And it's Memphis with another.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Here's MP. 20 points for him.
almost converts despite the contact.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good, MP. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in, and both free throws good for MP. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 4-point game. Outside, Anderson. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. MP against Morant. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Anderson can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's MP. And he gets that one. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Anderson drives. And finished off by Anderson.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Johnson finds MP. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gay's gotten his first basket of the night.
Since half. There's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime. Going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Morant against Booker. Driving in. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter. The Suns leading. MP outside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Free throw good, MP. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson comes in for Tillman. And it's Jones in for Morant. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Saric comes in for Johnson. And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
On the wing, Bane. 1 second left. And the miss. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. They've got Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Charge against Brooks. And it's rejected.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
MP, the pass to McGee. And it's good. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 13.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Melton outside. Pass to Jackson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. MP against Melton. MP. Again, the Suns good for 2.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Jones with the ball, working on McGee. Saric, the pass to Paul. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Adams checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Saric. Pass to Melton. Can they get it? And they get it back. Jackson, the pass to Melton. Here's the floater.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Here's MP. An easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 41.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Shoots from 12. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And the shot goes down. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Stolen by Ayton. Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Melton on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Melton passes to Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP against Morant. Inside. That one's good from Melton on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And here are the Suns. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. MP, the pass to Crowder. Back to MP. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Melton. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Melton finds Brooks. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant.
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Suns.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Shoots over Paul, and that one's good for Brooks. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
MP against Melton. Here's MP. The rebound by Melton. Outside Morant. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through the tunnel earlier on, all set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan with D.A. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen, but it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, D.A. And take a look at the Grizzlies. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are. But they're also at home, and that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. MP is out there with Paul, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Pass to Melton. Good, and nice assist from Morant.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Paul passes to MP. Crowder with it. He's guarded by Melton. Here's MP. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Memphis with the ball. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Both good from the line that time. So Morant will bring it up for Memphis. There's the pass to Melton. And the three off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And MP throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Ayton against Adams. And it's Morant missing.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Crowder, the pass to MP. And they pick up 2. And that's 12 points for MP.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Morant kicks to Melton. Off the run. Memphis the rebound. Yep, that one goes.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy.
You got to be kidding.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Melton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Melton's got his second bucket tonight.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Crowder finds MP. That one doesn't drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. It's an 8-point differential. Down low, here's Melton. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, makes the most of the high percentage shot.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And another miss by Memphis.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bridges outside. MP against Morant. MP passes to Crowder. And Adams sends it back.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Good defense by MP.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the rejection by Jackson. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Suns lead by 12. Live from the Fennec. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Booker. Saric is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. Pass to Bane. The three nailed from three-point land. Baines got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He finished with 47 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
MP deciding where to go with it. Gay passes to MP. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by MP. Anderson outside. Over Gay. Anderson's shot is off. Suns leading by 6. Gay kicks to Booker. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And MP with the basket on the assist by Booker. 18 points for MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Bane. A floater. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
The drive by MP. Good D by Anderson. It's stolen by Sharks. And it's good. 2 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bane. Pulls it up. Kept alive. Clark. Basket counts.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Johnson, the pass to MP. They swipe it. Here's the break. Feeds it to Clark. He's off on that one, and Phoenix will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Gay finds Johnson. Good on the triple. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the speed?
And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in front by 17 points at the end.
I took a rush forward. Give me more than one.
playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. De'Anthony Melton out there with John Morant. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Melton. Five to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking. At the rim.
Here's Brooks. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Brooks has got 6 points.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Morant outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Anderson comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for De'Anthony Melton. And for the Suns, Rudy Gay's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in for Paul. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Jones against Booker. Anderson outside. Morant in the corner. Over MP. And another miss by Memphis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Baines checked in for Morant. And a change for the Suns. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. interior.
Passes to Bing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis.
One shot.
Phoenix leading by 20. And Booker kicks to MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 30 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this. Water, they're riding that hot hand.
Anderson outside. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Outside, Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Over Booker. Jones, no luck.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
The Suns have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And that one falls from Saric.
What we know about Dario Saric is that he entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch 4 is absolutely in high demand in the league.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And Phoenix also making a switch. McGee's checked in. Booker against Morant.
like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, Jackson. McGee with the block. On the wing, Booker. McGee trying to break free. And there's Booker on the assist from Gabe. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 32 points in the game.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Here's Tillman, guarded by McGee. Here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. And another miss by Memphis.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Morant against Booker. They need this. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's MP. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Jaren Jackson comes in for Culver. And it's Anderson in for Conchar. And then for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got MP. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Smith. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Morant against Payton. And it's Morant missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 16 here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
MP passes to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson in the post. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Clark kicks to Morant. Looking to get it going. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP passes to Kaminsky. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And Kaminsky, no good on that one. Now, here's Culver. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
This guy is so wiry and so long. Remember, 6'6" at the 2 guard is tough to contain.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 7 seconds left in the game. Payton dishes to MP. And the foul called on MP. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Break sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Sorry for keeping you guys. Let's get it going.
Hey, MP. Congrats on advancing to the next round.
Thank you, Candace.
I'm wondering, what adjustments do you make to respond to how they were guarding you over the course of the series?
You know, the biggest thing was just taking advantage of the matchups. Most of the time, that mismatch is me against whoever's trying to check me.
Well, did you feel like they should have brought the double team sooner?
You should ask them that, Candace. All I know is we're still playing and they ain't. So, yeah, probably.
Okay, so do you think you can win in the next round playing the same way? Or will you have to adjust to your opponents?
You know, Coach makes the adjustments, but they're subtle, and it's mostly about how you go. All right, no more questions? Thank you.
My main man, Coach G.
Well, MP, came across some information the other night I thought you'd be interested.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that.